What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today I'm excited to talk about some Aaron Rodgers rumors that are swirling, but it's all good things. Before we get started today, Matt O'Leary NY on socials, and don't forget about the Just Jets podcast. New episodes drop every single Wednesday. After the New York Jets made the trade to acquire Aaron Rodgers, rumors have been pretty much circulating of how long will Aaron Rodgers be here with the New York Jets. Will it be a one and done scenario like Brett Favre was in 2008? Will he be here for 2 years, 3 years? How long are we going to have Aaron Rodgers be the New York Jets quarterback? And Aaron Rodgers has kind of made it clear that he doesn't view this as a rental thing, a one and done necessarily. Things could change, but there's been some rumors that it could be 3 years of Aaron Rodgers, which I think potentially, we'll see how he plays, but potentially could be a very good thing for the New York Jets as it extends their competition window. Myself, I went into this thinking that they would get 2 years of Aaron Rodgers. It could potentially be more, as I said, the 3 years. But where is this 3-year rumor coming from? Well, a couple of places. First and foremost, this is coming from Boomer Esiason on WFAN, who said, I think he gave them a 3-year commitment. They have to do that because of cap reasons. And supposedly Rodgers was understanding of it because his contract and how it's structured is very bizarre. That's the next thing in line for the New York Jets, is for them to restructure the Aaron Rodgers contract. They acquired him, which was great. They signed Quinnen Williams, which is great, but restructuring Aaron Rodgers is something that makes sense because his cap hit rather, is $1.2 million this upcoming season in 2023. The following year, $107.6 million. Good Lord. Obviously, he's not going to play on that, so it will get restructured at some point. But the assumption is that he could potentially be here for 3 years. And I was on with Boy Green this morning. We discussed this over on his show. I will be on every single Monday with him during the NFL season, recapping things, but got into it with him, chopped it up, and we were talking about how great it would be to have Aaron Rodgers be the New York Jets quarterback for 3 straight seasons. I think that's something that Jet fans can and should get on board with, considering that Aaron Rodgers is a motivated guy. He looks like someone who was coming in and with a chip on his shoulder, which to me seems like a good thing. He was, maybe some would say going through the motions in Green Bay the last few years. And granted, he had 2 out of the last 3 MVPs. So if that's him going through the motions, I will absolutely sign up for that. But this past year, I really put some of the downtrend on his injured thumb. He played with a broken thumb on his throwing hand for a majority of the season. So I don't think it's completely fair to just throw out the window that he is washed and this is a terrible, terrible mistake. But, going back to the 3-year commitment thing, he being Boomer is not the only one to come out and say this. Connor Hughes, when the trade initially went through, said something very similar. He said, the Jets feel very confident they're going to get Aaron Rodgers for 2 years, and I wouldn't put it past them to potentially have him for 3. If Rodgers is healthy and wants to play and is continuing to play at a high level, sure. I mean, look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They got 3 years out of Tom Brady, and things really worked out for them. They won a Super Bowl in their first year. They made the playoffs in all 3 seasons. And now, sure, they're going to have to go through a little bit of a rebuild process, but they were kind of stuck. They didn't have a quarterback. They had a really good defense and some nice weapons, but Jameis Winston was a turnover machine. He threw over 30 interceptions the year prior to them, going out there and getting Tom Brady. They win a Super Bowl. They go to they played the divisional round the next year. They lost to the Los Angeles Rams, and then they made the playoffs this past year before bowing out. And how about that? Tom Brady dragging Todd Bowles to the playoffs, which is just, kind of funny. But anyway, the moral of the story here is there's been instances where they've gotten, whether it be Tom Brady or Peyton Manning was 12, 13, 14, 15, 4 years with Peyton Manning at the end of his career in Denver. I think if you get 2 years, that's great. Anything more than that is gravy. I would be absolutely stunned if the New York Jets only get 1 year out of Aaron Rodgers. But let me know your thoughts down below. Do you agree? Do you think it is going to be 3 years of Aaron Rodgers? Sound off. I am Matt O'Leary, and I will catch you next time.